In today's video, I'll show you how to import 3D models into the latest version of After Effects. For this tutorial, I will be using After Effects 24.6.2. If you're using an older version, you may not have access to these features and might be unable to follow along. Alright, let's begin. For this tutorial, I have a 3D model in Cinema 4D with some basic color textures. I want to send this model to After Effects. So I'll start by exporting it. I'll go to File, select Export, and choose the GLTF format. Currently, After Effects can only import GLB, GLTF, and OBJ files, though future versions might support more formats. For now, I'll select GLTF. I'll leave the export settings as they are and click OK. I'll name the file and select Save. Now we are ready to jump over to After Effects. In After Effects, I'll select the project window. I'll do right mouse click, choose Import, and select File. I'll find and open the GLTF file we just exported. You'll notice a new folder containing our GLTF file. You can bring the 3D file into the composition window or timeline. I'll drag it into my timeline. After you drop it in, you'll see this window. Go ahead and select Make Comp Size to scale the 3D model to your scene. When done, click OK. Perfect! Your 3D model can now be treated like any other layer in After Effects. By expanding its properties, you'll see a range of options to adjust or animate. However, there are currently limited options within the compositing settings. First, I'll scale my 3D model. I'll set the value to 400. You can adjust your model's position directly, or like me, create a camera layer to move around the scene. I'll leave the default settings for the camera and click OK. Now, by pressing the letter C on my keyboard, I can maneuver and set up my scene. Next, let's explore the settings for a 3D layer. For rotation, I'll press the letter R on my keyboard, which brings up the rotation values. We can adjust the X, Y, and Z rotations. To adjust the positions, press the letter P and you'll see options to move the 3D model along the X, Y, and Z axis. And by pressing the letter S, you can adjust the model's scale. Also, if you'd rather not go through all the settings, you can use the controls on the model itself. The arrows adjust position and the curves control rotation. Alright, I'll undo those movements and return to the rotation settings by pressing R. I want my model to rotate from left to right. So I'll set a keyframe for the Y rotation, move 5 seconds forward in the timeline, and enter 1 here for a full rotation. I'll adjust the workspace to match the 5 seconds duration and press the spacebar to preview the animation. Perfect! This looks good. Now I want to add some lights. I'll go to Layer, then New, and select Light. This brings up the light setting window. Under light type, we have several options, but for this tutorial, I will choose the spotlight. Notice that the cast shadow option is grayed out, meaning our 3D model won't be able to cast ground shadows using the spotlight. Hopefully, this feature will be available in future versions of After Effects. For now, go ahead and click OK. Perfect, you can now see our spotlight illuminating the 3D model. I'll switch my view to 2 views. I'll make sure the second view is on the top view so I can position my light more accurately. That looks good. So I'll go back to a single view. Next, I'll adjust the light settings. In the light options section, we have several settings to customize. We can increase the light intensity, adjust the cone angle to expand the area the light covers, and use the cone feather to soften or sharpen the edges of the light. The radius controls how far the light reaches, and the fall off distance adjusts the softness or sharpness of that radius. I'll undo everything and focus specifically on the radius. Cone angle and fall off distance settings. This looks good to me. Now I'll go ahead and duplicate my light. I'll lock the original light and move the new one perfect. I'll preview the scene. I like how it's looking. Now, as for shadow, I'll create a quick workaround. I'll start by creating a new solid layer, naming it Shadow. I'll set the color to black and select OK. Next, I'll use the ellipse tool to make a circular mask. This looks good. I'll increase the mask feather to soften the edges, and finally convert the layer into a 3D layer. Perfect. I'll now adjust the exportation value of this new layer to either 90 or -90, whichever works best for you. This looks good. I'll scale down the shadow slightly and to get a clearer view, I'll hide the background layer for now. This is coming together well. If you want to add a background, you can do that too. I'll create a new solid layer, name it Background. You can set the color to any color you want. I'll make mine start gray and click OK. I'll move this layer to the very bottom of the layer stack. Then I'll add a gradient ramp effect. I'll adjust the colors to create a bluish background. And there you have it. You now know how to import a 3D model into After Effects. This technique is powerful and is only going to get better within time. There's also another method to allow 3D models to cast shadows by using environment lighting and HDR maps to light your scene. I'll cover that in the next tutorial. If you would like to download this project file, head over to the tutosdigital.com website. If you found this video useful, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching Tutos, your tutorial channel. Till the next one.